Alright, welcome back to another how-to video. In this video, it's going to be kind of like the last one if you hadn't seen it, as far as I was sealing the AUX lights with some silicone. Well, in this one, I'm going to be doing the same exact thing, but to the headlights. So just in case you missed that one, you go and check this one out. If people are searching how to seal headlights, well, obviously they get the how-to now. So first of all, you want to go and get this, some silicone. Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, places like that, Ace, depends on, you know, your local hardware store. I went with clear, and this can be found down like where you would get like the sealants or silicone for like restrooms and things like that, because obviously you want waterproof. So clear, like I said, right here, water resistant in 30 minutes. You know, it's gonna dry on the car for days, so I ain't worried about that. But you know, you do want that waterproof. It does say 100% waterproof. It does say shrink and crack proof, which is another thing you want. Indoor or interior and exterior, you want that also. Lifetime guarantee. Lifetime guarantees don't mean nothing nowadays, but those are the main things you want. If you can find one that says won't yellow over time, that might be something you also want to you know, pick that one up for. But make sure the main thing: clear, waterproof, won't crack, and exterior, because obviously it's going to be in the elements, it's going to be in the sun, things like that. So that's why you need to make sure it's exterior. Now I already put down a clump just like last time of silicone, so let me go ahead and get the headlight. Alright, so here's the headlight. Here's what I'm going to be working with. So once again, it's going to be right where the black plastic meets the clear plastic. You want to go all around on that seam. I'm going to start with the bottom just because I find that to be the easiest one. You want to get that taken care of first, just because if it touches something afterwards, it's not going to be the end of the world. You don't really see that. The top is where you need to do good. So I scoop up a little with my finger. I start on one end, and I pretty much work it in along that seam. One side is risen more than the other. That's the side that you want to work with or work on. You want to fill in that gap. You want to kind of make it a little smooth, kind of use a little bit of force to push down on it just so it slides right on in. And then with another finger, clean it off. You wipe it off. See, that's why I do it on cardboard, so I can just throw this thing away. Relatively inexpensive. You want to go along everything, and like I said, keep it clean. Keep it clean as you go. Don't get too far ahead. You could probably do the whole bottom before you actually need to go ahead and clean it off. I just felt like doing that. This is the second one I did, so I'm going a little bit faster for you. I can fill right here the big gap between the black, which is risen. I'd say probably a quarter inch. You can kind of feel the lip. So got to make sure that that's completely filled in, and then you got other parts which are completely, you know, smooth. But those are where you got to worry about, because these things are not made perfect at all. Mass produced, and not mass produced with good quality. So there we go. Now I'm going to start cleaning it. Just run my finger, wipe that thing off. You want to clean it completely. Run my finger along here, wiping it. Sorry if you can't see everything. I can't really see what the camera is showing right now, but I'm pretty sure you get the gist of it. So wipe it clean, come around to this side, do the same thing, wipe it clean, smooth it out. You can't really even tell that I have stuff on it. That's just how good I do it. Like a boss, like I always do. Alright, now moving on to the side right here. So let's see about getting some in there. This part I can't really see. I'm trying to show you so you kind of see what I do. Oop, hit it on the ground. Okay, so now working my way up along this edge, filling in that gap. Just remember, Ducky, Assassin said, go ahead and fill in that gap. And if you watch my other game channel, you know who Ducky was, and you know what that meant. And if you don't know what that means, you're probably too young. Okay, so working my way here. Looks like I'm getting a little low, spreading it kind of thick on here. So let me go in and clean my fingers so I can go in and start wiping. So start at one end, look at all that extra. Don't know if you can see that, but all that extra getting off. Want it to come out looking clean, looking fresh, just like the rest of the car. Okay, so that should be it there. Got one last section, which is going to be along this upper towards the right here. You can kind of see. So let me get up in there. Put it in there like paste. All right. So that's going to be the end of that. So now let's just clean it up. Make it look good. There we go. Okay, now, if you would have watched my last video, I was talking about, oh, let me close this up. Don't want to step on any of this, get any of it on me or anything like that. So hopefully closing that up will work. Okay, so with the headlight, it comes with like this, pull this off. This was my test one. It comes with like a rubber right here. So with this rubber that comes in, it basically goes, you put the headlight in, then the wires and all that, regularly on a stock headlight. So if you're going AUX, not AUX, HID lights, then this you're gonna want to cut. Now I slid it all the way down so that the wires can go through, but I found out that if you actually just cut this inner part, the top and the bottom, just a slit, see, mine pulls all the way apart. I have extra because the last headlights that I had these same exact ones, so made it really easy just to do, I guess, a dummy run. So you cut here, you cut there, and then you should be able to spread it open so you can push the AUX lights, because all the wiring you're not going to be able to get into this hole in order to properly close it, so that then you can put it back on here. The wires will be coming out, the HID lights will be inside. So that's what you're going to want to do. I'm going to show you kind of what I have here. So right here, you can kind of see how I got that. Now I did the slits, so you can kind of see that slit right there. And there's one on top also. You can't see that one as visible, but then I just slid everything through because you need this whole part. This part's pretty big. That's what won't fit through. And then as you see, I just added some black electrical tape to keep it closed. Now, fits snug. So that's pretty much how I did this in order to get it so that I can run some HID lights in this. I mean, I'm pretty sure you would need that even if you had the stock bulbs, the stock headlights, you would still need to do something like that in order to cut them and to feed it through. So that is there to keep the water out also. One of those things that you want to make sure you do. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you found it informative. I know it's a simple thing to do, but it's one of those that a lot of people neglect doing. You know, the bottle of silicone is going to cost you less than $5, but it's going to give you that peace of mind and security. You might not be able to do it as good as I did it, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's going to look a lot better having a little bit of extra silicone on your headlight top than it is for you to have it all fogged up and yellowing from the inside out. So until next time, Assassinator out.